Hey guys, and welcome to episode 4 of FIFA 23 Manchester City career mode. So we're going to start this game up against Brighton, but we're only going to play the attack line that's only in this one. So we want to get into the January transfer window, which is this episode where we look to make a signing, which is going to be a backup right back. But let's get into this game against Brighton, hopefully get a win. But first of all, don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And yeah, check out the other content. There's a couple more episodes of this career mode already up. There's a playlist for it you can find at the end of the video. Or if you head onto my channel, you can check the playlist section and you can see it there. Let's get into this game against Brighton. We get the ball here into Haaland. Silva now. Over to Haaland. Haaland strikes it. Haaland, and it's saved by Sanchez in net. We get a corner here, 41 minutes in. We got Foden taking this one. Let's try and look for Haaland. Obviously, we're going to whip this one in. Let's pass it towards Haaland on the bicycle kick. And what a goal. Last episode we had a brilliant shot from Rodri from range against Man United, and this episode we kick it off with a bicycle kick from Erling Haaland. And I thought it wasn't that much better than that one from Rodri last episode. But we're not even going to get to see the replay, so we're going to check the replay after the game, because that was insane. We get a free kick here in an awkward position here. Going to go into Bernardo Silva. Down here to John Stones, who's come on. Over the top here towards Haaland for his second of the game, but it's been saved. Get a counter attack here. Brighton have scored a goal, so we need to score this here to get a victory to start the episode off. Get Haaland here. And now to hold on to the ball, play a back heel, but it's blocked. We get a penalty kick here, 66 minutes in there. We're going to take it with Haaland. Last episode he scored 2 emphatic penalties, you got to say. He's got a bicycle kick this episode. Let's see what Erling Haaland can do on this one. You can see 99 power there. Haaland to the right, top right corner. Sanchez goes the right way, but he can't make the save, and Erling Haaland gets his second of the game. He's got a bicycle kick this game and a penalty. In the Amex Stadium, Erling Haaland is showing out here, showing why he is the top scorer in the Premier League. He has been dominant this season, gotta say. Now 2-1 up here, we've got a 72nd minute counter attack with De Bruyne on the ball. We're gonna look for a run here from Haaland. Foden made the run there, but we can't really find it there. Haaland now to just hold onto the ball here, bring it forward there into De Bruyne, through here to Foden. Overlap with Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva to make it 3, and it's saved. And that's the end of the game. A 2-1 victory. A 2-2 draw actually. Brighton get a goal. So we get a draw here against Brighton, but let's check out that bicycle kick again. Last episode I showed the options for backup right backs we could bring in. I think the only guy I want to actually bring in is this man, Pedro Porro. Bring him back to the Etihad, obviously a former Man City player. We then sold him, I believe, to Sporting. I think we loaned him out and then he signed there permanently. Let's bring him back to the Etihad and he can play a backup role to Kyle Walker, and in a season or two can overtake that first in position. And then we can sign someone like Gusto Rinch or Livramento to be back up to Porro. Let's get this deal done. We have to pay around 41.5 million, but I'll show you when we get that deal done. And as you can see here, Pedro Porro is entering the building. First time seeing this cutscene in this career mode. Fortunately, he doesn't have a face scan, that's a bit unfortunate, but you can see we're going to shake his hand there. Thank God he got to see the Spaniard back in the Etihad. So completing his medical here. And he's going to make his debut in this episode. As you can see, he puts on the shirt for the first time, and Pedro Porro is now a Manchester City player. For 43 million. That's a decent deal. For the price range, we're going to get a B. It's a great price. Let's see what they're going to say about the rest of this transfer. You can see the asking price is 51 million. We got him for 43 million. Sounds a 5-year contract, 95k a week. Let's get into the rest of the episode. As you can see here, Barcelona have approached Mahrez on a transfer here. They're offering 67.6 million. And now I am going to negotiate with Barcelona, see how much money we can get for the Algerian. As you can see, Liverpool have triggered the release clause of Sergio Gomez, which is something I'm going to stop happening if I can do, because obviously we don't want to lose Sergio Gomez. He's been quite a good player for us this season. Let's see how much Barcelona are willing to offer us for Riyad Mahrez, and I'll tell you whether or not they're going to willing to pay the transfer fee I want for him. Well, as you can see, Mahrez is actually leaving the club. A transfer that I didn't foresee happening in this episode. At Barcelona, you see how much we actually agreed the transfer fee for. Mahrez is making us move to the Camp Nou. You'll see it in a minute. The transfer fee we agreed with for Barcelona. It's a lot more than I expected to get for him. And now we need to find a replacement for him. So, as you can see, we agreed an £80 million fee for Mahrez to go to Barcelona, and we got 75 million from that, so let's find a replacement for Riyad Mahrez. As you can see, the man I want to bring in to replace Riyad Mahrez is Rafael. There's a couple more options. There's Leroy Sané, Serge Gnabry, and Kingsley Coman. That's Ousmane Dembele as well. With Mahrez going over there, we could bring him in. But the man I want to bring in is Rafael Leao. Been linked with Man City recently in real life. And yeah, I want to bring him in, playing down the right hand side. He's got 4-star weak foot, he's right footed, but he can use his left foot, as you can see. This is going to be a fantastic play for us. Let's get this deal done, and I'll show you when Leao is our Man City player. And as you can see here, we have permanently signed Rafael Leao to be our new right winger for the team. A player that I wanted to bring in this series is Leao, but I didn't expect it to be right now. With Mahrez leaving, I thought there's no better time to bring him in. Didn't expect Mahrez to be leaving this early, but 80 million for Mahrez was a worthwhile deal. And we brought in Rafael Leao, who's younger, obviously, for 60 million. That's the fee we paid for him. And Leao will make his debut in this episode. Down the right hand side, can play down the left. We're going to give him a better number than number 13, obviously. And Rafael Leao is our new star player here at the Etihad. Linked with Man City in real life, and we signed him in this career mode. As you can see, Milan to Man City for 60 million. So a very good deal. 10 mil under his market value. Probably going to be another B. Yes, it is, because we could have got him for a little bit cheaper, but 60 million is a good price. You can see, obviously, 80 is a very high rated player. He's going to be a good player down that right hand side. I just wanted to show you. There you go. As you can see, he's going to sign for a 5-year contract of 145k a week. Let's get into the rest of the episode and give him his debut in this one. I'm going to play this game against West Ham. We're going to start Pedro Porro and Rafael Leao down the right hand side. Wait for them linking up for the first time. Let's get into the game at the London Stadium in the snow. Yeah, now he's got a decent long shot on him, we know that. De Bruyne now hits it, and it's saved by Fabianski. Corner here, we're going to whip it in with Foden, looking for the head of Haaland, and he gets it under volley. And for the second time this episode, Erling Haaland scores an acrobatic effort, a bicycle kick, and just an acrobatic kick there. Erling Haaland is on fire. Let's look at that. A bicycle kick on that. This episode, Erling Haaland is incredible. That Jared Bowen on the free kick. I'm not going to go on the line. So if they score this, but Diaz. Maybe Benrahma, who shoots, and Benrahma, somehow that didn't go in. I'm not too sure how that hasn't crossed the line. But Antonio now, Edison makes a save. Let's see this again. How did that not cross the line? We got so lucky there. The ball played in here by West Ham, but Ruben Diaz gets across and gets it out. And we get it into Leao now. Leao now into Haaland. Now the Silva's on a run here. Now the Silva's going to have to cut this back. Into Foden here. Foden from range on his right foot. Foden into the top left corner. And Foden gets himself a goal. As you can see, the first time we're going to see Leao in the celebrations with his new teammates, with Pedro Porro as well. What a team we're assembling here. Obviously Mahrez is a big play to lose, but hopefully Leao can step up. You can see Bernardo Silva, it's a great run from him. Plays it into Foden, and it's a great strike. Now Leao and the side here. Now just trying to get inside. Need to improve his agility a little bit. I can feel that's a bit low, but that's great play. Foden, and that's our third. And we're just running away with it here at the London Stadium. Foden with his second. That's a great play there. Haaland with the assist. And Foden is showing how good he is. You can see here. It's a great play here. De Bruyne into Haaland, back into Foden, and it's a great shot from him. No, actually, and that's not the link up it was. It's Bernardo Silva into, was that De Bruyne or Haaland? I'm not too sure. But we get another goal here, and we're 3-0 up. Haaland to hold up the ball, play it into back into Foden. Now back into Haaland. Haaland should score. There we go, that's 4. That's how simple it is right now in this career mode for us. And Erling Haaland gets himself another goal in this game. What a game, what an episode this guy's having, what a season this guy's having. And I think I'm going to edit the sliders a bit to give him a little bit harder for our next game. Because right now it is a little bit too easy for us. Ferdinand runs on a win, dinks and across, and Haaland just a simple header at the near post, and that's 4-0. Oh my god, this is what I hate, when the AI go like super attacking late on. When it's way too late and Paqueta hits the post. I think he might hit the crossbar there actually, not too sure, but we get a goal kick. We get it out in the end. Now Foden, is that perfectly timed? It should be. Foden over to Haaland, and that's 5. And that should be his hat-trick in this game. Erling Haaland. What an episode this guy's having, like I mentioned in the last goal, sorry. This guy's just incredible. Great counter-attack here from us. We play the ball over with Bernardo Silva to Foden and squares it across, and it's a simple finish from Haaland. And that's our 5th goal of the game, and the game, well, it was dead already, but now it's well and truly dead. Here we go. And it's open. Leao can get a goal in this game. He's come so close to scoring at times. Rafael Leao now runs in. Rafael Leao fires a strike, and it's in. Rafael Leao makes it 6-0 and gets a goal on his debut, and the celebration was seen before from a Man City player, brought back to the club. But this time it's Rafael doing it, not Gabriel Jesus. Now they're just, he's just left so open. No one comes across to him in time, and he fires a strike. Fabianski probably could have saved that, you got to say. He probably should have saved it. Well, that makes it 6-0, and Leao gets a goal in his debut. Oh, this is awful defended from me here. West Ham have a chance late on here, but Diaz, Ruben Diaz, is holding onto the ball here. Diaz, get it across. Just simple for Ruben Diaz in this game. It's a 6-0 victory here at London Stadium. Leao with a goal in his debut. He had a pretty good game. Obviously, Haaland gets the hat-trick. He scored an acrobatic goal. An acrobatic goal, if I can get my words out properly. But what a game it was, and let's continue with the episode. Okay, so one thing I want to mention here is we do have a opportunity to manage England here as Pep Guardiola. Do you reckon we should take this offer? If you do, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, for this game against Brentford, we're going to submit with his second team, hopefully pick up a victory up against this team. And we get a 2-1 victory with Julian Alvarez and De Bruyne getting the goals. Yeah, for this game against Chelsea, we're just going to do the full highlights, because we've got a game in the R16 that we're going to get to in this episode. I want to get in on this one, so it's not sim actually, let's play the highlights. And yeah, see if we can beat Chelsea. We've got quite a few players back, so we should be able to deal with this one. Junior now gets it into Raul Jimenez, player that they brought in this one, gets it over to Ziyech though. Ziyech, but it's gathered up by Edison, and we have a solo run here from the counter with Rafael Leao here. He's got Ben Chilwell back, a player to try and defend him here. Leao to run in, Leao to fire a strike here, Leao, and it's saved by Edouard Mendy. We need to defend another opportunity here from Chelsea. Still 0-0 here, 32nd minute. Got Jorginho. Coming forward into Kante. Kante plays it forward to Sterling, a player that causes issues last time we faced Chelsea. Get it back into Kante though. Get out from Ziyech, but that's good work from Cancelo, and we get it out. We have to counter attack here. Building up here with De Bruyne. I'm gonna look for the best opportunity possible when it shows itself. Just usually this man Erling Haaland. Chelsea got quite a few players back. Gonna play it through to De Bruyne though. De Bruyne shoots, and De Bruyne opens the scoring. Up against his former team. Gets a goal to put us ahead here. 40 minutes in. Kevin De Bruyne assisted by Erling Haaland. So good counter attack. We waited for the opportunity with De Bruyne. And we've got a penalty kick here. We're going to give it to, obviously we're going to give it to Erling Haaland for him to get the top scorer one and try to break the Premier League record. Something I want to try to do with him. Erling Haaland now to beat Edouard Mendy from the penalty spot. We're going to go to the left, and Erling Haaland scores another penalty. And Erling Haaland gets us 2-0 up here at Stamford Bridge. And what an episode this has proven to be. What performances we've had with this team. We've got a Chelsea solo run to try and defend here. What is actually happening here? So Sterling has been played through here. It's going to be one-on-one with the keeper actually. Or is it actually? And Laporte get back. Ederson, can he get out? And yes he can. And Ederson double save. Chelsea have a free kick here, 82nd minute. Still 2-0 up to us. Hakim Ziyech to take this one. Apparently only played one pass. It's a good cross, but Ederson comes out and collects it. It was poor defending from us, but it's a 2-0 victory here at Stamford Bridge. Let's get on into the round of 16 at the Champions League after our next game that we need to sim. We're going to sim this game up against Everton here with the second team. Hopefully they can pick up a good victory here. And then we can get into the round of 16 of the Champions League and we get a 3-0 victory with Cole Palmer, John Stones and Erling Haaland coming on and scoring a goal. And here we are in the round of 16 of the Champions League and we're up against Juventus. Obviously they're back in FIFA. This is the first time we're going to be playing them in this game. And as you can see, that's the sign we're going to go with our first team lineup there, and they're going to go with a pretty strong lineup themselves. And let's get into this game and hopefully we can beat Juventus and go through to the semi-finals of the Champions League. The semi-finals, quarter-finals, sorry. Let's get into this one. Hold on now, gets around Bonucci, gets it inside here, and his left foot strikes it, and it's saved by Szczesny. This corner now, we're going to whip it in with Foden, looking for Haaland, and he's not going to be able to get on the end of that, but it's a head back from the own player. That was awkward for Szczesny to deal with. Rafael Leao here, on his left, on his right foot, sorry, and it's saved by Szczesny. Di Maria's done me there. Angel Di Maria's done me there. Di Maria now runs in. Di Maria still on the ball, but it comes out to Ederson in the end. And Brian now into the box towards Haaland, and it's another nearly cross. Leao now needs an option, but he's not really getting a proper option though. But he gets the option here with Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva lays it back to Leao, saved, blocked, sorry, and now Bernardo Silva shoots and opens the scoring. 42nd minute in, Bernardo Silva gets the goal. It's been quiet for a little bit, not really scored a goal. He's mainly been getting assists and just playing good football out from the back. And just playing good football in general, but as you can see here, Leao shoots and it's blocked and it falls back to Bernardo Silva, who shoots and then it's not saved by Szczesny, and we're up 1-0. Now what can I do with Weston McKennie? If somehow finds it in there, Weston McKennie now gets it over to Chiesa, and what a save from Ederson. Got to defend this corner now, late on in the first half, in towards Vlahovic, and it's clear just about. Now can we block this? Come on, Haaland. Haaland, okay. Nice Bonucci kept that. Over to Pogba now. Pogba twisting and turning, but that's half time. Leao now has had a fairly quiet evening. Is in here now. Rafael Leao to fire a strike here. It's an easy one for Szczesny to save, but we get a corner, I believe. Foden now to whip in this corner. Foden towards Haaland, and Haaland gets this goal. And now we're 2-0 up. Erling Braut Haaland continues his good form and good goal scoring form here. Foden with an assist from the corner. It's a great corner from him. Played into the perfect opportunity, perfect area for Haaland. Sorry, you can see Haaland open, easy header. Szczesny probably could have come out for that. We're going to take it, and we're 2-0 up here. The Juventus now going super high pressing. Kyle walking out into Leao. Leao a dink shot. Leao, and it's saved by Szczesny. De Bruyne now swapping a good corner, hopefully. De Bruyne over to Haaland, and Haaland gets another. He is just so good. Erling Braut Haaland is just too good. He's unplayable at times. Look at this, De Bruyne whips it in. Haaland heads it, and it comes off their player in the end, but the header was already going in, so it should count as Haaland's goal. Comes off Cuadrado. As you can see, it was already going in, so it should count as a Erling Haaland goal. De Bruyne now, Leao. Leao's in here. Rafael Leao shoots, and it's saved by Szczesny. Another corner now. Juventus have struggled to defend these all game long, and Erling Haaland gets his hat-trick. De Bruyne and Foden, both of them find Haaland, and I believe it's a hat-trick from corners. 3 corners, 3 goals, with Haaland getting his head on them. And it's 4-0 here. I'm going to upgrade the difficulty of this game, because right now we're just easily scoring goals left, right and centre. Chiesa, but again dealt with by Kyle Walker, proving that Pedro Porro's got a bit of time to wait before stepping into the first team on a permanent basis. But Vlahovic, and I'm out of port. That was incredible. I'm still lost for words. Okay, what's going on with my defence here? Edison, great save, but there's their goal. My defence just disappeared. Laporte was playing left back. Erling, I don't know where Joao Cancelo was. And Pogba was celebrating as if they're not 4-1 down. As you can see, everyone's just out of position. And they get a goal. It's only been a consolation goal, but would have been nice to keep a clean sheet. So that was a poor challenge there. It's going to be a yellow card for Ruben Diaz, but it was a tactical foul. And the defender's corner, there's a free kick low. Foden, okay, Edison, good save. That's just holding to the wall here. Throw it out, and that should be full time. There we go, 4-1 victory. It was a great performance. Going to make the game a bit harder for ourselves. Haaland with a hat-trick, 3 headers from 3 corners. It's a great game from him, great game from us. And we get a good lead going into the next game. Okay, well, I accidentally pressed highlights on it. We've got a game against Spurs, so we're going to do the highlights. But I meant to sort out the team. So we come off a 4-1 victory up against Juventus, where this one scored a hat-trick from headers. Haaland now to run across the box. Haaland, fire strike, Haaland shoots. It's saved, Rodri though. Keeps it in. Rodri, Foden from range shoots, and it's saved by Lloris. Be 1-on-1 here, hopefully. Foden, get round Romero. Foden to open the scoring, goes across goal. And force Leao here, and that was horrific from him. Get another corner here, 33 minutes in here. Still 0-0, we need to really get a goal against Spurs. They are like 5th or 6th in the league, but they are a dangerous team. De Bruyne in towards Haaland. Haaland can't get his head on that one. But Leao from range, Leao. Not sure what attempt that was, but it was dangerous. Get a free kick here. We're going to try something here with Leao. Why not? Might as well. We're going to try I'm going to try a sort of chip shot here from Leao. I have a feeling this ain't going to be good, but Leao. And it's easily saved by Lloris. Get another free kick here, 53rd minute. Got a free kick here, 53rd minute. We're going to play it short here. Julian Alvarez is on the pitch now, and it's going to be Foden to hit that. Foden, and it's just wide. The Spurs have got their first attack of the game, I believe. Unless it's been one that he hasn't shown us. Need to defend this here. See if we can defend it straight away. We can't, actually. Even Son now, but there we go, we dealt with. We have a Soda on there, 61st minute, sorry. As you just heard, 30 minutes after the game, we need to get a goal. Foden plays for Julian Alvarez, has come on. Julian Alvarez to get a goal, Julian Alvarez shoots, and Julian Alvarez has come on to replace Haaland and gets himself a goal and puts us ahead here against Spurs. Julian Alvarez stepping up and gets a goal. It seems like we've also brought in Ilkay Gundogan, so we've made 2 subs so far. We have another attack here, 75th minute, and Bernardo Silva down the wing. Bernardo Silva now, that was just awful setup. What was that? Like, Bernardo Silva just had no chance. We get a corner here, 81st minute here. Foden to put this in. Obviously we don't have Haaland anymore. We have the likes of Laporte and Diaz. So we're going to call one in here with Foden. And no one can get the end of that really. And where was that header to? Come on, game. 89th minute here, probably the final attack of the game. Julian Alvarez. Gonna take a good touch here, Julian Alvarez. Hits it from range, Julian Alvarez, and it's saved by Lloris. And that's going to be a 1-0 win up against Spurs. And a good game. Julian Alvarez gets it in the order of the game. And we'll continue our good run of form. Okay, we're going to end the episode here. As you can see, next episode we'll start up a game against Bournemouth, which will just sim past, and we'll have the second leg of the round of 16, which will sim. You have games against Arsenal and Liverpool. Next episode, and we'll find out who we're facing in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And obviously, we've had a mixed, we've had an interesting episode with Sold Morris. Obviously, a player that I didn't expect to sell, but we got the offer from Barcelona. They accepted the money I wanted for him, and so we brought Rafael Leao in. Obviously, brought in Pedro Porro back to the Etihad. So we've had 2 big signings and 1 big sale. It's been a pretty good episode. Obviously, Haaland's been incredible, scoring a bicycle kick, scoring some great goals, scoring a hat-trick from headers against Juventus. It's been a great episode. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Check out the other content on my channel. There'll be a playlist on the screen right now and the video. They can click on, and you can check those out. Yeah, check the description down below if you're interested in my Twitch, where I'm going to be doing some Ultimate Team over there. I keep saying it, but I'm going to actually do it the day I upload this. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to stream that day. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and goodbye, and I'll see you guys in the next video.